All right, what is up, guys? How is it going? I'm istherenoonelse, and today's video, I got a couple things I wanted to talk about, and I'm just gonna make a short, sweet, to the point video. The first thing is I've been having a lot of fun doing these, these oakensoul videos or oaken chad videos. I've been doing videos like this off and on for the last couple years, and when you get inspired, you want to keep doing them. I'm enjoying them. But I've encountered a problem, and it's the first time I've said anything like this on my channel. But because I mostly play on Xbox NA and most of my stuff is over there, I spend a lot of time leveling things currently on PC NA. So I don't have my dual wield passives. I don't have Undaunted. I don't have potions. It certainly leaves little to be desired for gear. And so I hate admitting this. I really do, but I need your guys' help. I need if people would want to donate materials, gold, whatever, so that I could continue making content a little bit quicker. It'll still be made. It just takes longer because I just don't have access to things that I have access to on Xbox. And currently PC performance is a lot better. If you guys don't want to, that's more than fine. You're not required to. All I ask is you guys have fun in the comment section. That's all I want out of my videos, is that you guys have fun. But I am reaching the point now to where, especially if I want to play on both platforms, I'm gonna need some help. And yeah, this is me crying for help. Which, yeah, if you know me, like, this isn't easy for me to say, but yes, that's where we've gotten at this state in the game. So that's all I got to say. And yeah, the next thing I wanted to talk about was the forum post I made on my Discord wall yesterday. And guys, I've been having. I want to be clear. I do think oakensoul is overtuned, but you just roll with the punches. Like, I think we can all agree that you can run fun stuff because it's overtuned and overpowered, and admit that it's overpowered. Like, hey, this is busted. But it's not me complaining about it. I'm just having fun making. I'm just trying to make fun videos, and you see it I see it all the time. Like, this isn't the first time that it's happened, but I felt like the need to do it in this video, this time around. I couldn't CC break that time. I felt the need to bring it up this time because people for years have used my videos as like a reason to nerf a class or a spec or whatever. Guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I don't beat around the bush. I don't say or hide things or whatever. If I think a class specific thing needs to be adjusted, I will do a video talking about that specific class. Like, I've even made jokes in the past that basically I hate every class in the game, because at this point I've talked about adjustments for every class. I've talked about how certain aspects of different classes over the years have been adjusted because they are, or they should be, overtuned. And so if I think that Dragonite needs to be adjusted in some way, I will do a video about that. And if you guys are on that nerf Dragonite spree, feel free to share that video. But don't share a fun meme satire video talking about oakensoul and use that as a reason for why you think Dragonite should be nerfed. That it's just, it's not cool. It's not cool. That's all I'm gonna say. And the final thing that I wanted to talk about, and yeah. So in the same vein of leveling things up, I've been doing a lot of battlegrounds, and I like doing more open world than battlegrounds, but battlegrounds has your random normal, and with your random normal, you get 100k plus experience if you take in the top 2 places. And so it's a way to quote unquote grind CP without having to grind CP, which is perfect for me. I've already grinded CP on another account. I don't really want to on this one. And so I hop on to different characters and I do PvP and I get my 100k XP and then I move on. And so that's what I've been doing for my experience. And a lot of people do this. I'm not changing the wheel here, as it were, right? So we all know a lot of people do this, but I had a thing happened on one of my in one of my BGs a couple days ago that I thought was worthy of doing a video about, and at least briefly mentioning in this, because there's been this often on conflict in the community, on the forums and whatever, talking about, people that only want to do team deathmatch. Like, the joke is, every match is team deathmatch, and people that want to play the objective. And neither person is wrong. And I wanted to briefly talk about that in this video because I received a group message in one of the videos or in one of the BGs that I was in, and I'll talk about it here, and I'll provide a screenshot. But we ended up losing. But one of the people, we were playing domination, and they made the comment like, hey, we should not fight anybody and just go take flags. And this is something I've talked about for a while. Like those of you guys that have been playing BGs for a while, you know that there's some objective maps that do not encourage fighting. And the problem is there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with objectives if the objectives are fun. If the objective game mode isn't very fun and it isn't enjoyable, it just takes away from the actual game. And that's what you have oftentimes with things like domination. Domination is who can get to each flag, and whichever team fights the least typically wins. Now, my team did a good job of not fighting anybody here. We still ended up losing because other people wanted to play the objective, and they were playing the objective with 4 people, and they just did it better than us. But oftentimes you see it where people opt to not PvP, and they succeed in that map mode. Oftentimes with things like Chaos Ball, you opt to just be a tank and not die. Like I got into BG a long time ago with 4 werewolves that literally just sprinted around with the Chaos Ball. They couldn't kill anything, but they were all tanks. 14k, bolted whip and no CP. Nice. Anyways, so you see this stuff all the time, and my point of view has been the same as it's always been, and I just thought it would be a good thing to bring up really quickly once again. The reason we have this conflict in the community about objective versus TDM is because the game modes aren't very good. I can assure you that the vast majority of people would play objectives if objectives were built around conflict. If the conflict in PvP, in like domination, like if there was 1 or 2 less flags and people had to fight over contested flags instead of running to empty ones, I guarantee you that people would be more inclined to actually want to play domination. But they don't, because that's not the way it's currently set up. And so this isn't the fault of players that want to do TDM only. This isn't the fault of the players that want to do objectives. This just is a mechanic that is currently set up in the game that just isn't very good. That's it. And so I've been talking about this for a while, and ZeniMax has mentioned, like, hey, you know, when performance improves, we will be coming out with PvP improvements. And guess what? We are here. We are here. Performance is better on PCNA. It is, a lot of people are coming back, so we might as well talk about what we can do and what should be improved in the future. And a lot of the game modes need an overhaul, so in my opinion. So I'm going to end this video here. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.